Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play of Disco Elysium. My name is Chris and I'm here with my co-host Tyler. Say hello, Tyler.
Hi. I have a bottle of Crystal Pepsi here from 1992 that's actually turned brown. Should I still drink it?
No, but you should give yourself an enema with
Yeah, I can do that.
it.
That'll get the refreshing taste of Pepsi just right in me.
Exactly.
I
Alright,
wish there was less mucus walls in my body.
last time we got a racist to offend an arborist by tearing a tree apart. And we're just going to keep right on trucking and looking at a dead body that we've done nothing but look at for a while now.
Yeah, and let's hope Kuno, now that he's done throwing rocks at it, is just not going up and just kicking it.
Yeah, let's not think about what Kuno might do to this body.
Yeah,
But shall we get down to business?
let's jump right in, shall we?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Let's celebrate in a reserved manner.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, don't we have... Wait, we don't have somebody else for this. This whole time it's just been us. Why would I ask it that? Let's just say got it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I'm assuming we already know what a field autopsy is, but we're not cutting him open, are we? Let's just ask him that just to make sure.
Okay.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
I like that glove sound effect.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
And do you have another pair of gloves? I left mine at home. It's my first day.
Unfortunately, no.
I'll take it like a man.
All right.
And hygienically?
Okay, I guess I need a pair of them. I feel like this is leading me there.
All right.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
Alright.
Okay. So Kim's gonna cut the guy open, and we just take notes.
Alright, that's a good division of labor. Let's do it.
We have the field autopsy form because we have examined our ledger earlier, so that's good.
Perfect. We never cracked it open yet, did we?
We didn't. It might be something we want to do.
It's the murder weapon.
That's right.
Alright, let's open the ledger.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
Alright, 1 assistant.
That's you.
Right, Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Coroner's
Coroner's
case.
case number.
KK57 0803 dot 0815.
that's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Okay.
Wait, we already wrote our full name down.
Yeah. Well, one of those things.
Ow.
It's a
write it down.
complicated game. This is just, I guess normally people get the body down before they figure out what Harry's name is, but
That's a
that's
good
fine.
point.
We can write it down.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write around 42.
Okay.
He nods.
Race. Let's get the fascist guy to tell us what race this guy is.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
I guess that's like vaguely Mediterranean.
Even vaguer from the sound of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll just write it down.
The
Yeah.
pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex, yes, please.
Fucky, fucky!
Kuno S is vibing with you on that one.
Man, she knows what's up.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, male, please. Let's not encourage this.
Really? Okay, fine.
Nor
I
does he
eternally
look
joke.
male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Alright, date of birth.
Death.
Death. Doy, sorry.
We already did date of birth, I think, right?
Oh,
Well, we did age. Yeah.
That's
We're
like a
still
date of
going
birth.
with March 4th. 51.
All right.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Road, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Did we just connect with the Earth?
We connected with our fellow police officers, finding the dead. Apparently, this is a thing cops do in this world.
Oh no, that's almost like Ashes to Ashes. That was a thing where it's like you're in the magic psychic cop realm.
I think that is the idea there. Anyway, shall we start the postmortem?
Yeah, let's start the postmortem, but think about the railway arms. Wishing
The
we were
corpse
there.
cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
All right, let's go through this sequentially.
Okay.
From top to bottom. I think it's the best way.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Whoa, I thought the logo had a cornucopia in it. Turns out it's just fruit.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Damn.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Do I want to wear the victim's fucking boots?
Well, we want to. We did have to take on the quest to find all the armor pieces and wear them.
But find them, not wear them.
Well, I mean, no. If you're not gonna wear them, then what's the point in finding them? Why would you find a set of armor if not to wear?
That's a good point. But in which case, I feel like I'm fucking with justice if I just omit the boots. I'm gonna fail this quest already, then right off the gate.
Well, I mean,
I guess we could still find them, but I feel like if anybody did take them, they might have questions. We could ask them stuff about what they saw at the crime scene. Maybe I'm reaching here.
Yeah,
I just don't
just do what you want. If you don't want to lie on the form, then don't lie on the form. If you do, then do.
Let's write it down. I feel like we should play it straight. Let's write it down.
Fair enough.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Why would we touch the corpse's hair?
Don't ask me, man. It's just an option that we have.
You know what? Let's touch it. I wonder if it's a toupee.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Alright, let's move on. Stroke his hair gently. No, write it down. Just write it down. That's too weird.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Right. Let's write down, but it meant for high velocity.
Alright, give Kuno some credit.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Ligature Mark.
Okay.
On the other hand, pulling the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
Trying to cut off the belt.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the Ligature Mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Yeah!
We do have the right tool for it.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the Ligature Mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Oh no, how bad are my hands?
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Physical instruments, so 28%. It is low.
Oh, there's no way we can back out of here and put a point in the physical instrument, is there?
I mean, we probably can, but we can only put one in because our physique is very low. So we can only put one in ever. We can't change our clothes right now.
Let's put a point into it. We've been... this is... Yeah. Especially since we can't retry it.
I mean, we can also, like, investigate the other options here before we click this, just to see. Like, they might also change it, but we can put a point in if you want.
Yeah, let's look for a good spot to cut first before we do that.
Okay.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there, steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
All right, now we have a 72% chance because our interfacing helped us out.
That's really good.
So, do we want to do any of these?
No. I'm actually starting to wonder if we should even put a point in there now just to make sure it's extra good.
If you want, yeah, we can do that.
I think we're going to need, like, what other things do we have that require physical instrument, just out of curiosity?
I mean, currently, I can't think of anything. Can we check?
Sleeping dog.
The door, we can try to punch through the door again. We can try the Man from Hjelmdal series again.
Yeah.
So we actually do have some stuff we can retry, but it'll probably... Oh, and... wait, that one doesn't matter. These ones... I mean, we can try... We can't... Yeah. I think those are the only 2, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go beat up Measurehead again just for fun.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can anymore.
Ah, dang.
Alright, but we do have the Man from Hjelmdal and the Warded Door.
That's pain threshold.
Oh, sorry. So just... Oh, yeah, these are both pain threshold. You were right. You were right. I saw the sleeping dock worker, and then I assumed that he woke up on his own, so...
Yeah, it's all good. Let's put a point into it anyways, because we're knocking him down. We saved up a lot already.
All right.
I don't think it's it's not going to get any bigger. I think. Yeah.
83%.
All right, we did it. Let's punch it.
You jammed the cutters right under.
We had a critical
that
failure.
Seems like a smart
Oh.
idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already, they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
Fuck. Let's just say fuck. I feel like that'll keep us from doing any action.
Somewhat worried as you summon power words to your aid.
Damn it, we're in the flesh. That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's... I feel... What's worse, rotating it so we fuck with the flesh, or cutting it so we ruin the flesh?
I mean, we've already fucked up, so I think this is just kind of acting out how you fuck up, but, you know, your mileage may vary.
Let's rotate some, because I think that's less aggressive than cutting.
A really, really bad smell is coming from there now. And some kind of cracking sound.
Oh, God. Please don't play the cracking sound effect. Please don't play the cracking sound effect. Let's cut it.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that buggery. Corpse fucking time.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
No, yeah, let him work. Let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour, Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Let's write it down.
You don't want to inspect? All right,
I don't
fair
want to
enough.
inspect a dead man's dick.
Okay, that's just very understandable.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Scarring is extensive.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
All right.
Last item. Hands.
Alright, let's pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is what? My name is Harry.
My name is Wiki Wiki.
Dubois. Yeah,
Shall we introduce ourselves?
let us introduce ourselves.
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Okay.
Nothing.
I have
Nothing
no
does.
reaction to this.
This was pleasurable. I sincerely thank you for touching my hand. We should
You're
do
welcome.
this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
There's a moral, apparently.
Let's add the moral of the story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The moral of the story is...
God damn it. I love the idea that everything's being played straight, but just the corpse is just doing this and no one is paying attention. The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Cam, you're a good sport. Thank you for indulging
Not
me.
applicable.
Yeah.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
What is purge fluid?
Don't know. Seems unpleasant. Whatever it is.
I guess it's like
The
bile.
hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Yeah. Let's write it down. Let's draw a picture.
Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Oh boy, if we look in the dead man's mouth, is he gonna be like,
Maybe.
I love when you hold me like this, baby. Let's do it.
Okay.
Look inside the
No
dead man's
scream.
mouth.
No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Alright, let's look deeper inside.
Alright.
It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow, just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Oh my
Hemorrhaging
god.
present in mucus.
Alright, write it down.
We're gonna charge back our health first.
Thank you. Good call.
Hepatobiliary. Na.
Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Alright, let's write it down.
Same for toxicology and serology. Na.
Alright, let's just write it down.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Okay.
Alright, let's write it down.
Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Let's keep the viola. Let's have a little bit of fun.
Let's.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries. Summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about injuries? That we've inflicted.
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I have inflicted.
Okay, so there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it. Better not to muddy the waters.
I agree, the waters are muddy enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you
Oh.
fuck him if you love him so much?
I feel bad 'cause I feel like I disappointed Kuno in some way, or at least I encouraged the mindset that.
I was gonna say, no, he's loving it. He's like, hell yeah. I love these
Uh,
guys.
Now,
Alright.
injuries.
Let's go bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Alright. Birds attacked him. That's the culprit.
The birds did it.
And your opinion, officer?
No, birds attacking his head after he died would not be a fatal injury. He's already dead.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely, but
Not fatal, post-mortem.
okay.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Alright.
Let's write it down. Let's draw a picture of Kuno
Coagulated
from
blood
the rock.
sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
It's non-fatal, post-mortem.
Alright.
Right. Next,
Let's go with the ligature mark.
a dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Oh, tell me the head jerking to the side is like this metaphysical dream moment and not like him just moving his head. I really want this to be. This is Oh man, I like the visuals now. Like, also unrelated, I saw Triple R on the weekend, and that is an Indian action movie which has a couple of musical numbers in it,
All right.
and the like the musical numbers are fantastic. But what makes them really cool, or at least in the context of the greater story, is that people acknowledge that these dance numbers happened, and they're not just like
I see. So they are. What's the word? Uh, oh no.
like they're not metaphorical. They're not
Yes,
like
I know. They're diegetic dance numbers.
yeah, and even when you're watching them, like the geography of them makes no sense because like they move around like the scene so much, but like they happened, they were real, and people go, "Oh, people were so moved by your dance number." It's like, "Oh, that wasn't just for me, the audience. It was they
That's
did
right.
that." Do you know
That's right.
Desi Notch? Oh God, sorry, I could gush about that movie for a while, but no, non-fatal post-mortem.
Okay.
Yeah, like I want the corpse to just be, we just acknowledge the corpse is talking to us, and everyone treats it like normal.
Why do you say that?
Actually, that's a good point. I don't think I would fully understood why I chose that. Jeez.
I don't know either. I was intrigued. I was like, I don't know. Are we serious?
And when he says the injury, he means like the being hung, right, from the ligature on
The
the.
ligature on the neck, yes, is from being hung.
I'm gonna say no. You know, what? I'm gonna take a whack in the dark. I don't think this was the injury that killed him.
Which one? You said
Go-
both of them.
Sorry. Let's go with number 2.
All right.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Let's not say psychic arts because we're already fucked already. Yeah. Why weren't his hands tied?
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
All right.
All right. First, how did it go?
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
Okay.
All right. What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Alright.
I wasn't doubting you, Kim. You're a pro.
What now?
All right. That's what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive
Whoa.
it to Faubourg.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm crazy.
processing.
Did the shadows just change?
It seems like they did, yes.
Damn, I wish that happened in real life.
You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Let's
Alright.
tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
He said you have ancient mysteries.
It did say that.
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
Is he trying to get me to drink?
Maybe.
I'd rather not.
I mean, we were looking in his mouth and he said there were secrets in there. I don't know exactly what that. Yeah, it's tough to tell exactly what he's talking about here.
Yeah. He wants us to go lick up the liqueur that was like staining the counter in the cafeteria.
Yeah, he
not
wants
do
us to get
that.
drunk. That's clearly what he wants.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be. I'm terrified of a future in which somebody's going to be like, "Oh, we fermented the best alcohol by having somebody drink it, and who's on death's row, then they died, and it just sat in their body for like a week." It's like that coffee that's actually just cat feces. I say this as I drink coffee. Ugh. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that fermenting process seems unethical. It's true.
Yeah. Enough. I'd rather not just insult him because
Okay.
I don't even know why that's
Come
an
back
option.
later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
All right.
If possible, also,
We have.
see me in your dreams.
We can make this perception check because we have been given the clue to look in the mouth.
Nice.
We
Before
can
do
also,
that-
if you want to make this check right now, I can also check and see if we can boost our perception.
let's try that. But before we do, I think we should try and remove the dead man's boots first. I wonder if we can have any way to do that.
Okay.
Now that
I
he's
thought
down.
we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Okay, let's not try and remove it again.
Yes, I believe we have the. Where is it? Get in the boots. The body has to be down. The autopsy has to be finished. So those are two, and Kim has to be absent
Okay.
because he's not going to want us to do it.
Well, sorry, I feel like an idiot. Like, how do we get that task again to take his boots?
Sorry,
I'm trying to remember like why we have the task for like taking his boots off. if it's
because
so-
we took the find all the armor pieces task. So this we got at the same time
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
because we want all the armor pieces for ourselves.
I meant that as like a fun thing to say, not as take a task thing.
Well, you don't have
Damn
to
it.
do it if you don't want to.
No, I know. It's just damn it. I feel like I've
That's
burdened
just where the
myself.
quest came from. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do any of these things if you don't want to. Really,
No, it's
we can
just
putter around and do whatever we want.
seeing it there. Oh, hold on. While we're here,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's good. We're still communist co-op. That's all I wanted to see.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So
Alright.
we've got.
Where's the points in? What's our perception at?
Our perception currently is 4. So we
Alright.
can, if we want to make this check, we can try boosting it first. But
Yeah, let's try boosting it first. Let's see what quotes we got.
all right. Let's see. We got another thing. Oh, that's the check. Got it. All right. Perception. Have anything here?
Nacho, 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 nacho. Man, the music in that movie was so hype. Like, I think that movie was the first one in a very long time where I was just smiling the whole time I was watching it. It was hype. It was great.
So it seems like there's nothing.
What's Dylan grilling?
Yeah, these will bring up our physique, but that is not a physique skill. It is a motorics skill. So, if you want to give it a go now, we can.
The man is decomposing visibly
Yeah.
now. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Alright, let's punch it. Boxcars, baby.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Let's look in his pants again, I guess. Like, I don't know what we're gonna find there.
He pulled down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, crawling halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or noteworthy here.
Kuno's gonna say something.
Can't get enough of that dick.
There we go.
Correct.
Do you think
Wow.
we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
You know what? Let's be confident. There's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Where do we find a fridge for this body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Alright.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
I really hope
Only
Bino's
for
not a
those
horrible
things.
slur.
Me too.
Alright, let's take another look at the body first.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline.
Ah,
With
damn
every
it, it's
hour,
locked.
whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Yeah, we need to put points into perception to open this check. But if we get him into a fridge, presumably we'll have time to do that. So
Alright, let's bag him and take him away then.
that will take the body away, and we cannot examine it again.
Never mind. Let's go find a fridge.
Okay. I was just like that. We can do that if you want to, but that's what that will do.
Nah, no, let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, we will attempt to find a fridge. So that is fridge victim's body. There we go.
Ask around about fridge. Hey, do you have a big fridge that can hold a dead man? I
Well,
was inspired by this movie I saw.
we'll have to find it next time. So, if you have been, thanks for watching.
Yeah, if you guys have a fridge, please let us know so we can put this corpse in it.
If you have a fridge, you should check it and see if it's running. So you can go and catch it.
I bet it runs like you, like a big wimp. Not
All right.
very fast. Ham sandwich race.
All right, bye.